Hey everybody. So, there haven't been a lot of videos lately, have there? I know. And I know I even announced that videos were going to be slowing down, but I didn't plan for them to slow down as much as they have. I got a new promotion at work, and it's meant a lot more hours and a lot more work, which makes the time where I'm not working at home much more precious. There's a lot of time spent unwinding, and it doesn't leave a lot of time for the productions that I used to do. You'll notice Home on the RNG is still going. That's the project I work on with Russ, where we play the JRPGs and review them. I like Home on the RNG. It's an excuse to play these games that I've always wanted to play but never got around to. And I like playing video games. That's one of the ways I unwind. So I've kind of combined unwinding, relaxing time into a project, which is great. Plus, I get to see a lot more of Russ this way. I mean, he comes down every couple of months, and I enjoy that. I enjoy spending time with my friend. I enjoy that we've got this new thing that we bond over, and it forces us together more often. So, Home on the RNG is going to continue. In fact, in 2 weeks, Russ is coming back down, and we're going to film episodes for Lunar 2, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and Octopath Traveler. So, those are coming up. WTF Cinema. I know what the next episode of WTF Cinema is going to be. In fact, I believe I know the next 2 episodes. I don't know when I'm going to do them. There will be a couple more episodes before the end of the year, which isn't saying a lot, I'm aware. But I haven't forgotten about WTF Cinema. It's just, of all the things that I work on, WTF Cinema takes the most time. It's about 8 hours of work into every video, and it's just hard to find that 8 hours in a week anymore. And it's not something that really works if you do an hour here, and then next week I'll do an hour, and the next week... You really got to do it in like 3 hour chunks. So, I haven't forgotten about WTF Cinema. We will have more WTF Cinema. I'm sorry. Storyality. I am most of the way done with scripting the 6th episode of Tekken. I don't know when that will be finished. I'll say this. The 6th episode of Tekken will be done before the end of the year. I don't know about the 7th, especially since they're still releasing DLC fighters for 7. We'll see. One other thing that I really wanted to talk about is LPs. You guys may remember I did a lot of LPs, and I had friends come over and we did them together. I want to go back to doing those. They were fun. And again, like with Home on the RNG, it was a way to turn something relaxing for me, playing these video games that I loved, while commenting on them, into a production. Kind of combining my free time into something more productive. That said, the next LP I was going to do was going to be Wing Commander. In fact, a friend of mine even got me this very nice, fancy joystick in order to play Wing Commander. Here's the deal. I never played Wing Commander before, and it turns out I'm very bad at it. So, right now, if I tried to do an LP of Wing Commander, it would mostly be you watching me fail the first stage over and over and over again. So, I will do Wing Commander at some point. I just gotta get better at the game. So, I at least want to go back and finish what I started, which is the Sierra Adventure games. Now, as we've addressed, I have less free time than ever before, which makes coordinating my little amount of free time with my friends' free time very difficult. So, I'm going to finish out Space Quest almost certainly by myself without Rachel, which is sad, but because I did enjoy working with Rachel. I think she's very funny. But time-wise, it's never going to happen. And maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe she'll pop in. I'll check with her when I plan on filming, and maybe she'll happen to have free time, but I doubt it. Same thing with finishing out Police Quest and The Princess. I will probably finish Police Quest by myself. I would count on it, in fact. Again, I enjoy spending time with The Princess. We still hang out fairly frequently, but neither one of us has time to sit down and work on something like this together. We're worn out from life, you know? So, I will finish Space Quest. I will finish Police Quest. And then I will do King's Quest. Because you can't do Sierra Adventure games without doing King's Quest. I actually do have a new, well, not new, but a different friend that you guys haven't seen before that I want to do King's Quest with. We'll see if that pans out or if I'm doing it by myself when I get to it. I also want to do Freedom Force 2 and the 2 other Runaways. In fact, the list of games I want to do is very extensive. I want to do Fallout 1 and 2 at some point. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want to finish what I started first. But to kind of get me back into the groove, I'm going to do a special LP that I'm going to start working on this week. I don't think it's too long a game. I should be able to finish it this week. I don't know what that means in terms of when it'll be posted, but it should be relatively soon. It's a little forgotten Sierra gem called Conquest of Camelot, or Conquest for Camelot? The Quest for the Grail. I played it before. It's a lot of fun. It's deeply steeped in Arthurian lore, but it also has a pretty good sense of humor about it, which I always appreciate. It is a typing interface, but it has some mouse functionality. You guys will see. It's a fun game. It'll be a little one-off. It does have a sequel that we might get to at one point, but I thought I'd do this one little game to get me back in the groove. Then jump into Space Quest. Finish Space Quest. Then maybe do Runaway, maybe do Freedom Force, then finish out Police Quest, then, you know. I'm going to work on LPs again, is the short version of this. One last thing to note. In September, I am taking my very first trip out of the country. The Princess and I are going to England for a week. I intend to, and we'll see what happens, shoot video while we're there, some vlogs, and then get home and edit it all together. So there could be a video of that, just Jeff and Princess's adventures in England. So you might have that to look forward to. But mainly this video is to let you know that I know all you've seen from me lately is Home on the RNG. I haven't forgotten the other projects. I want to work on them. I just can't match the pace I once had of doing a video a week. Because I don't have that much free time anymore. I just don't. It's the sad story of, you know, working for a living. Because I don't make any money off this channel. I never have. I never will. And that's fine. I make these videos as sort of a creative outlet for myself. It's something I enjoy doing, even though I get back almost no feedback, except for people telling me I'm fat, like I don't own a mirror. But I like making the videos. And for a while, I really considered, like, what if I just stopped making videos altogether? But what about Home on the RNG? Well, maybe Russ and I could still sit together and review them and just not post them, which seemed weird. So videos are going to continue as they can. I will get a new Storyality and a new WTF Cinema in the next couple months. And LPs are going to pick up again sooner than that, because it's a lot less production work on my end. I mean, it's playing a game and commenting. I can do that. So, that's it. I'm posting this the same day I'm posting the most recent Home on the RNG with our special music reviewer Mike. It's Final Fantasy Tactics. So if you haven't seen that yet, go see that. I will start working on an LP for Conquest of Camelot, Conquest for Camelot. I should find out what the title is. I'll start working on that this week, which means hopefully, maybe, I'll have it posted next week. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick update on projects and where we're at. For everybody who watches this, all like 3 of you, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy yourselves. And I'll see you around.